pretty sweet. I haven't slept that well, I don't think, this whole trip. I think it's, a little bit of the demanding nature of the last 2 days, but also kind of a release of the stress, right? I feel like, I only have to walk 4 days out now. It's somehow that seems small compared to what I've been doing. And then the chat with my companions here at the campsite last night, it was a great release. It really was. It'd be super, super cool as if you had a dragonfly who was just that much smarter than all the rest of them. And he knew that when you got underneath one of these tents, there was a feast waiting for him. And what a morning show that would be. A little traumatizing for the kids, though, if you had kids in a tent. This dragonfly is in here, like, devouring all those mosquitoes. Today is about body preservation, The last 2 days, especially 2 days ago, I had to crank up the throttle in order to get to that cabin, right? And then yesterday, I really couldn't hold back too much. It still took me a long time to get back here. So today, more breaks, slow down. It's supposed to be a nice, easy day. It's supposed to be like the easiest day on the South Boundary Trail. And, body preservation, right? Big time. All my companions were gone this morning when I got out of bed. A couple more people whizzing by me on the South Boundary Trail. I'm that guy that, and I think I always will be. I'm getting stronger, slowly, it seems, but I'm also getting older. I am the turtle, all right? I'm not the guy who says, oh, I did a marathon in 9 hours or 8 hours. I'm the guy who did the marathon in 16 hours and just says, I did a marathon. So I did the North Boundary Trail, I did the South Boundary Trail, Skyline, all those trails, people are just ripping past me. Like Skyline, I'm getting passed on the trail, left, right, and center, right? But I did Skyline, completed it. So yeah, same thing with the South Boundary Trail. Those guys were doing like 25 kilometers today. I'm not. And I'm also, them and the other older guy, they're not taking any side trips, whereas I am. To each their own. And yeah, this is just the way it's going to be. So one day, maybe I'll be able to do 25 kilometer days, but I don't foresee it. Okay, off to Arete. I got 4 days of food in my pack now. It's heavier than it was yesterday. Of course, today is going to be a much, much easier day than yesterday was. And from now on, it only gets lighter and lighter and lighter. And I just took inventory this morning and realized I don't have snacks packed for the last day. Whoops. I'll have to make sure I save one of my soups, so at least I have something aside from breakfast to eat that day. Trail's looking pretty good right now. I've just gotten up to here. I said it the other day, I'll say it again. That trail down to the cabin really isn't worth taking. It's been abandoned, essentially. For some reason, the trail is pretty brushy and stuff. You walk through a lot of crap until you get to this crossing, and then it just magically gets a lot better. Not sure why. I don't care why. This is what's How's the hike said too. They said the first half kilometer is the worst. So yeah, looking forward to it. Well, I'm 3-4 kilometers down the trail, and this is the first time really anything has come out. You got to be patient and want it though, it seems. That's fine. I've seen a lot. I'm happy to. It's a nice, wonderful trail. Not too many trees to jump around. I'll take it for sure. Here, I actually came off trail just to get this half view. So look at this is going to get too. If I go down there, these trees are going to get in the way. So, yeah. Yeah, it's stuff that's rarely seen. Okay, bit of a waypoint for me. Hike or horse split. It's tempting to go the horse way. Like, it looks nice. According to Don Beer's book, it's go through a bunch of muskeg. And then according to How's the Hike, this one is fine. So, hike your way we go. Yeah, you can see where the horse way is going to bring you. Well, I saw a little trail shooting off. So I thought, you know, I'll check it out. This is my reward. This is quite the little, yeah. I don't know if I'd necessarily want to drink this, but it kind of smells a little bit too. But yeah, I bet this is probably some old campsite. I mean, this trail dates back to 1830, right? Ah, here we go. Just another few meters down. Well, the hiker part was fine. It was not as good as the rest of the trail. There was more stuff to jump around, but it worked out. Well, the hike or horse split just is over here. I decided to backtrack a little bit, come into the trail. That's where I ended up over there when I was just kind of took that little side trail over to these springs. Now I can see up the other way. This is just awesome. And there's some, yeah, there's springs. I mean, you can smell it very clearly. Yeah, that's some pretty strong stuff, all right. Can almost see the other side now. This is a nice break in the day. I really haven't seen much of anything, right? It's been forced. So it's cool to come check something out. Wasn't in any guidebooks or anything. It's just when the hiker horse trails come back together. It's just off over here. Well, the springs over there, and by the way, they weren't hot. I dipped my finger in. Came walking, just decided to poke around some more, found another trail, and yeah. Found some big swamp. Gives me a little opening to see things. I was convinced there's an old campground around here, but you know, I haven't found a single thing to corroborate that. So, I mean, you think there'd be some hacked down trees or something. Well, ever since you past that spring, things have opened up. Every so often you can even see, you know, kind of a mountain and stuff, right? Well, it's kind of cool. Gives some good motivation to carry on, see something fun. Well, this might as well be telling me to go the other way. I went down this old trail, a couple, 200 or 300 meters, and it looks like an old campsite again. Again, I can't find anything to corroborate that, but it's by a water source. I can't find anything wrong with the trail. Sometimes I'll do that. I'll follow an old trail. I did that on the North Boundary Trail once or twice, and then it was like swamp. You know, beavers had built dams, so that's why they went around it. So now I'm gonna go down the main trail and see if there's any damn difference. And just spotted this off trail. Decided to come check her out. Pretty obvious when I'm ready for new adventure, isn't it? All of a sudden I'm breaking away. The old trail, that other trail was just over on the other side there, just underneath this. I'm expecting the two of them to reconnect. I think it is an old campsite over there. I'm talking old from 30, 40, 50 years ago, but trail is still easily followable. Okay. Never did see that trail come back in. I have a theory though. I have written in my app as a waypoint, Valleyhead Junction. I'm not even entirely sure where I got it. Now, Valleyhead Mountain is like right there. And that's basically where that trail went. Maybe that's a junction to go and hike or climb Valleyhead Mountain. Not sure. If it is, I will flash it up right now. I wonder if I'll find anything on Google. Anyway, all the effort I made doing side trips, running around, day hikes to see everything I could on this trail. Maybe I've missed another. I managed to miss one. What do you do? I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't have 10 lifetimes or 100 lifetimes. I can't hike all the trails. I can sure as hell try. Sweet. Arete cabin. This is really the last one on Sub-Boundary Trail. And after this, you got Brazeau cabin, which is really, it's a district headquarters and it's part of the, pretty much on the Brazeau loop. An electrical fence around the tack shed. Look at this big skull with horns on it still, antlers. I don't know how old that is. Forest land use zone, no motorized vehicles. Oh, trail camera again. Hi. Good shape. The roofing. I found something like this at lots of cabins and I can never figure out what the hell it is. And that goes up there. Is it a bear hang? Like, that makes no sense. There's a damn cabin. There's always this crappy rope. I'm gonna have to find out one day. This is driving me crazy. I keep finding it at more and more cabins. Not only does this one have pretty new roofing, this flue looks brand spanking new. That's all right. Is a rat supposed to be like panther? It's like a big cat. Pretty sweet. You hike up this valley, like ever since Southesk Bridge. But this is only the second time I've seen the river. The first time was at the other patrol cabin when I followed the trail to the water source. There's supposed to be a way to cross over to, like just on the other side of here is the Job Klein public land use zone. And there's a quad trail just on the other side of the valley. And there's supposed to be a way to cross, but that'd be a low water crossing because I wouldn't want to be crossing any of this. Yeah. Follow the trail, comes down to the water source for the horses, I imagine. Even better view. I wonder if that's Valleyhead or if that's Valleyhead. And that's Valleyhead, and that's Arete. Well, no register, no nice porch, but kind of expected that. The next one is the district headquarters. Those are usually pretty awesome. At least I believe it is. All right. Hang out and enjoy the view. Campground is only 600 meters away, so. Bridge on the south boundary. Gotta take a picture, take a shot. Awesome. 17. I've got like 13.5 from the guidebooks. Okay. Doesn't seem to be an outfitter one with like one of the huge fire pits, but it's still nicer than any other hiker one I've seen. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, there's the bear hang. It's an old board. Cool. Well, I've got written in my notes that that's like 100 meters down there, so maybe I'll show it to you tomorrow when I actually go use it. I think I care to go walk over there right now. I think I care more about supper. Take advantage of any sun I can get. All right, the soles, with the boots, I've even got them try to angle them up so to get the sun right in there. Sock liners and socks. Everything. Everything, get as much drying as I can. Now, the horse parties have used this before because there's at least some effort to contain horses, but I haven't seen any recent scat. It seems like horse parties have basically given up on the national parks, probably because they don't want to clear out all the trees themselves with chainsaws, right, when they have to go through trails. Well, there's a creek up there. That's the water source. The river is pretty treacherous to try and get water from. On the map, like I forget if it's Gemtrek or Northern Geographic, but Northern National Geographic. But there is a trail showing coming across from Job Klein. Just for the record, I never saw any record, any sign, no nothing. It looks like maybe you could do it over at the patrol cabin. It's the only sense I get. Well, it's not that bad. It's just that you got to jump over like 4 trees to get to it. Yeah. When you do come to the Privy, there's a real nice open area just off to just a little farther on. Let's come check things out. Okay. I know where I'm going to get my knees in the water tomorrow. Well, that's handy. I just thought I was kind of screwed. Yeah, not bad. Honestly, I'm just kind of out for a little walk. I went to go find the Privy because it's too early to retire to tent, but it's still too late to start up a fire. Yeah. I mean, it's 7 o'clock, right? I suppose I could start up a fire for a few hours, but, you know. Screw it, I don't have enough fires. I'm starting to actually kind of like them more. And I mean, I stay at seems like some of the only camp spots that you can have fires now. Most of the national parks, they don't allow them. Even in the backcountry in the Banff National Park, a lot of them, they're just not allowed, just too many people. There'll be no trees left. I better be kind of careful. I'm watching my boots. There's not that much heat going out to the sides though. But it has been so hot that there's probably a fire ban and I don't even frickin' know about it, right? I mean, it has been hot for a solid week, so. And I've been out here, this is day 13, so how would I know? That's a pretty good fire. Backcountry fire is a lot of work because I don't even have anything to cut with, so all the wood is so small. Gotta be constantly gathering stuff. But then it burned down pretty fast. And you get yourself a nice bed of red coals. Well, another day. I am below 50 kilometers left now. It's 43-ish.
And one more day tomorrow, and I'm heading off to, I'm done the south boundary. So now I'm on the nicely taken care of, loved Brazo Loop for the last 2 days, right? So no more jumping over trees, no more brushing through willows, no more surprises. Yeah. Good night.